Hello students, welcome to class 12 physics. In this video, we are going to discuss topic for chapter 6 electromagnetic induction, and the topic is prove that the mechanical power which needed to move the rod in uniform magnetic field is converted into electrical power. That is, we need to prove over here that mechanical power is converted into electrical power. So here is shown in the figure, we are having the conducting coil, that is PQRS, in which PQ rod is movable. Let R be the resistance of the movable arm PQ of the rectangular conductor shown in the figure. We assume that the remaining arms QR, RS and SP have negligible resistances compared to R. Thus, the overall resistance of the rectangular loop is small r, and this does not change as PQ is moved. The current I in the loop is I. So here the PQ rod, it is movable and it is moving with the constant speed, that is V, and current passing through the loop, that is I, and it is equals to epsilon upon R. Here it is nothing but EMF, which is equals to BBL. So equation becomes I equals to BBL upon R. So on account of the presence of the magnetic field, there will be a force on the arm PQ. This force F is equals to IL cross B is acting in the direction opposite to the velocity of the rod. The magnitude of this force is F is equals to ILB. Here you can see that this cross symbol shows the uniform magnetic field, and cross indicates that the direction of the magnetic field is into the plane of the paper. So that is the direction of the magnetic field, and because this rectangular conducting rod, it is placed in the magnetic field, so this PQ rod, it is moving, the force is being given to this PQ rod, and its direction is opposite to the velocity of the rod. Thus, we can consider that this magnetic field and the current element both are perpendicular to each other. So, in that case, we can write ILB sin theta, where theta is equals to 90 degree. That is the angle between the current element and the magnetic field, that is 90 degree. So, it becomes F is equals to ILB. So, F is equals to B square L square V upon R. Here we have substituted the value of current from equation 1, that is I is equals to BBL upon R into L into B. So, these forces due to the drift velocity of charge and Lorentz force. Now, the power delivered by the external force, that is the force with which the rod is being moved. Now, to push the arm PQ with a constant speed V, we need to apply same force in the direction of the velocity. So, the power required to do is P is equals to Fv. So, F over here is taken from equation 2, that is B square L square V upon R into V. So, the equation becomes P is equals to B square L square V square upon R. Now, let us see the electrical power. The electrical power produced, it is equals to voltage into current. Here, we are taking the EMF, that is epsilon into I. Here epsilon is equals to BBL, that is the motional EMF, into I, that is BBL upon R. Here we have written capital R because here we are taking the external resistance. So it is equals to B square V square L square upon capital R, which is identical to equation 4. So you can see equation 3 and equation 4 is identical. Thus mechanical energy which was needed to move the arm PQ is converted into the electrical energy and then to thermal energy. What is Lenz's force? When rod is moved perpendicular to the magnetic field, current is induced in it, and due to it force PIL is induced in the opposite to the velocity. Now to move the rod with constant velocity, we need to apply the same force, which is called the Lorentz force. So students, you may note down this theory.